Hi, I'm Jeff Cavins. I wanted to take just a moment to share something with all of you who are involved with the Archbishop Harry J. Flynn Catechetical Institute. Many of you have graduated. Some of you are currently in the midst of your studies. I've got a great opportunity coming up on September 18th and 19th here in the Twin Cities that relates to evangelization. As many of you know, I'm the Director of Evangelization for the Archdiocese of St. Paul and Minneapolis, but I haven't lost my heart for the Catechetical Institute, and I really believe that there are ways for you as graduates and those participating currently to be working with the Department of Evangelization. You know, over the years, over the 2-year study course that you go through at the Catechetical Institute, you learn an awful lot about the faith, and there's a big emphasis put on inner formation, knowing God's amazing story, really knowing Christ in a more intimate way. But once you learn all about this, there is a responsibility that's on each one of us to go out and live this on a daily basis, to go out and share Jesus with others. And I know from my own experience that this is one of the more difficult things for many Catholics to do, and that is to share Jesus with family, share Jesus with colleagues at work or with your neighbors or to a complete stranger. So we have a great seminar coming up this fall on September 18th and 19th. We're bringing in a fabulous ministry, St. Paul's Street Evangelization. We're bringing them in for a 2-day seminar on Friday night and then all day Saturday. And in this seminar, we're going to equip you, along with the team of St. Paul's Street Evangelization, we're going to equip you to share Jesus with other people. Some of you may say, well, I'd like to learn how to share Christ and his great plan with my extended relatives at Thanksgiving or when we get together for family reunions. Others have said, I wish I could share this with my neighbor. Or if you meet somebody at a coffee shop or a parking lot somewhere, how do you actually bring up the topic of Jesus Christ? This is a very valuable tool, and we want to invite you to it. I want to extend a personal invitation to you to perhaps take the next step in learning how to share your faith with other people. I have to tell you that over the years, I have really been encouraged, and it has truly been one of the more exciting things in my life to share Christ. And when I do, it does something to me. You know, I feel like I'm doing what God has really called me to do. When Jesus left this earth and ascended, the last thing he said to the disciples is he said, go into all the world and preach the gospel and make disciples. And that's really what we're called to do. And I don't think it happens just by accident, and it doesn't happen by just being with people. Sooner or later, we have to say something. We have to declare what we know as the kerygma, the basic proclamation of the kingdom. So I want to ask you to seriously pray about committing Friday, September 18th in the evening. It starts at 7 o'clock. And then Saturday on the 19th. We're going to end the whole seminar with an option for you. And that is that the St. Paul Street Evangelization team is actually going to take those that want to out on the street and show you and give you the opportunity to tell people about Jesus. This is going to be exciting. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, I like learning about the faith, but I mean, doing what you're talking about, that's a whole new step. That's what I'm talking about. I'll take that step with you. I'm going to be there. So pray about it. Let's make a difference in the Twin Cities.